Hello. Hi. Welcome to the Big Dumb Post Show. Starting a little early today, coming in hot. It's exciting. Coming in a little cold, actually.
Checking my phone for any messages from my children. They're hanging out with grandma for a couple days up in northern Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they having fun?
No mistletoes have come through yet. That's our code word if grandma's getting off the rails a little bit. Like, kids, you text the word mistletoe and I'll be up there immediately.
When did that become your safe word? Because that's ours too. Like the show is mistletoe.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I think they went swimming last night. They had Chick-fil-A. They're just living their best life with grandma.
Yeah, it sounds like a great day, actually.
Yeah, actually it does.
Okay, you guys, are your morals better that it's colder weather? That's apparently what they say happens to humans when the weather changes. They did this whole stat and found that people's morals are better in the spring and in the fall.
Okay, let's lay the foundation of morals. Yeah. Everybody's are different.
Yeah. Well,
stealing, lying, we don't like to do. Morally, that's wrong.
I mean, we love to, but we don't.
Okay, so you're telling me, let's just take lying, for instance.
Okay.
In the fall, I am more likely to not lie about things, right?
I mean, it depends on what your morals are and what
break it down. Tell me like I'm a kindergartner.
Your morals are better in the spring and in the fall.
How?
I don't know. That's why I'm not the scientist who did the study. I'm just saying it's
I know you're not a scientist.
Yeah, so I can't break it down. We can talk about it. I don't know why. Do you feel like maybe in the winter people are so like extra when it comes to like Christmas, and you're sort of like you get in this like thing of like gifting and doing and spending and
you become a better person.
And then you go into January and February. In the spring, maybe you have hope. Maybe you're like, oh my God, the summer's just around the corner. And in the fall, you're like, oh, Christmas is just around the corner. But in the summer, I think we all get a little off the rails with like, you're just more party mode almost.
Just stealing everything.
Stealing it. You're very theft forward with this, which is fun to me. I mean,
I know.
So when I think summer, I think like random hookups for people. I think Christmas kind of the same thing. You go back maybe to your hometown and you have all like, it's just excess. Winter and summer feel like there's excess, right? There's different things going on. And especially like in January, then you're bored. Everybody talks about dry January. So your morals becoming better in the spring and in the fall. I feel like those are the seasons of hope where again, like weather's going to get better in the spring and in the fall. It's just like, oh, the leaves are changing and it's, there was a candle sale.
When do I become morally corrupt?
I think from the things you've said, it's already here.
Let's check the calendar. Yeah, like tomorrow.
It's sort of like the Nuggets thing. It's every day. It's on his calendar.
I know. On the air too. It's just like, so if I'm at a King Supers and stuff, like, are you allowed in most stores? Are there some you're kicked out of? Because you get very theft forward.
Only once did I accidentally steal avocados. It's never happened again.
What was the accident? You forgot to like a bottom of the cart, or you just went?
No, because when they ask you about how many avocados you got and you say 4, and then you look down, you're like, oh, I actually had 5. Do you go back and make the change? So that's morally wrong, right? Because I didn't pay for that extra avocado. So it probably happened in the fall.
Oh, wait. When you say you don't go back, you weren't like in your vehicle and found it. You were still
at the checkout.
Well, then yeah, I go back.
That's what I'm saying, and I didn't. I still feel really bad about it. I paid for 4 avocados, and I took 5 out of the store because I miscounted.
Oh.
But then after,
you're fine.
After it was done, I was like, oh, I actually have 5 instead of 4. So me being morally bankrupt, I walked out the door and I stole from King Supers, and I still feel bad about it.
And it's an avocado. You know what I mean? Sometimes if I don't know the code and I'm doing my own little self-checkout, which I love the self-checkout, so I'm not going to say I don't. And then they're like avocado, organic or not. I'm like, you know what? I have no proof.
I don't know. prove it's organic.
I didn't see a sprayer, but I'm not saying a sprayer wasn't there at some point. Okay. So That's just my morals of I don't have any proof.
And now we wonder why things are so expensive at the King Supers.
These two. Don't we have the face of it too? Just kind of show me.
Okay. What else? What else?
We got to a couple things on the show today. I really thought it was funny when we were talking about the things teachers wish every student, like every parent would do with their student. As school is back in session, the first one was read. Reading is good.
Delilah, the 13-year-old going into 8th grade, she had a reading list. She's all done. The girl is on it.
Shut up.
Jed hasn't read a menu. He won't read a thing.
I'm going to tell
Delilah's
you
on it.
Yeah, here's what pisses me off a little bit. When your parents say, like, I hope you get kids like you someday, it's happened. Like, not one of my kids, not one of them, one time, 1 week, one grade ever has not had to be hounded to do their homework. Have you done it yet? Let me see it. Why is this late? It's due tomorrow. Not one of them ever. And then I hear that.
I know.
And then my sister's just like, oh my gosh, National Honor Society again. I'm like, Jesus. Like, what's that like?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I didn't even know she had a reading list until she came up to me. She's like, Dad, I only have like 2 more paragraphs of my 3rd book I read, and then I'm done. And I was like, what? When did you even start doing that?
Oh my God.
Didn't have to be reminded once.
I would die.
Not once.
But I also know you. So when she said that, you were like, oh my God, that's so great. Like, freaking dork. Did you not? Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I promise you did.
Not,
Nerd alert in your own head.
No, I did not.
Big Mike, am I wrong?
Not my baby girl.
Thank you.
Not my baby girl. She's going to change the world.
Oh, she's watching? Hi, Delilah. He would never say that about you.
Well, now I'm getting another email. Okay. You probably are too.
Actually, that one's on me. That one's on me. Speak the truth. I'm so fun when this is done. You're gonna be like, totally, I was totally pissed too. It's like, Jesus, go outside.
Right. Get a life, loser. Oh no!
Mine are just playing video games. It's fine. I mean,
Jed is too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I get the boy thing. Has to be reminded.
Oh my God!
For everything.
Oh my
everything.
God.
But the girl, she's an angel.
She is.
She is an angel.
So the reading was a big one. The other one that was funny was teach them to be independent.
Teach them to be independent.
Makes sense.
Advocate for themselves. Start doing things on your own.
Yes.
That has been a theme this summer, because Jed, the 11-year-old, is still very much, Dad, can you ask for another Dr. Pepper? Or, when the waiter comes around, I'm like, if you want one, you have to get it. You're now doing this yourself.
Yeah.
I love doing it for you, but you got to start doing it. We were at the pool, and he wanted to know when we could swim again, and he would have to ask the lifeguards, when is the lightning delay over? Dad, can you go do it? No, you can do it.
No, you got it.
But go with me. Nope. I will sit right here and watch you do it.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yes.
And he did it. And so you got to scoot him in that direction, and you're welcome, teachers.
And that's at the point where he's going to middle school now. So like, that's like the independence of, when I read that, I was thinking like buckling their own pants. Remember the button? Like if it didn't snap,
little kids.
tying the shoes.
Yep. Okay.
Like stuff like that independence. And I remember feeling the stress very real with one of my kids, because tying their shoes was not there. It was tough at that point. That's a tough little motor skill. And if they, like I had really busy boys, and one of them was just like not interested to sit down and do it. And I felt like this pressure of a parent, like, oh my God, they have to like, oh my gosh, she's going to think that I'm like the worst parent ever. So I was like, you know what? It's Velcro time. And we went Velcro. Oh, we came in hot on Velcro. Yeah. Skechers was my best friend for like 3 years of elementary school.
Absolutely.
It was just like, not picking this battle today.
Not your battle to pick.
No.
And guess what? Brandon is the only one that still can't tie a shoe, but that's 2 out of 3 that can. You're winning.
I know. And you know what? And I tell him this every day. I'm like, you're so pretty. Look at you. You're just going to fall up. Got that charm in those eyes.
Nothing you wouldn't say to his face, right?
He'd be sitting right here and go, thanks.
Oh, actually, yes.
They were talking about me in the post show today. A lot of compliments coming my way. A lot of them. He's such a middle kid, just like me. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. That kid.
Birth order, man. It is
oh
usually like 90% correct. There's a book, like the birth order book or whatever, and youngest, middle, oldest. It's so accurate.
Do you guys?
How
can
it defines
you guess?
you.
I mean, I know I just said what I was. Do you know what Fizz is in his? Can you anybody guess what Fizz is? 3 kids.
Youngest, middle, oldest.
Think of his energy. He's the youngest. Hey. Oh, we got it right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
he's
because
the youngest.
Because it absolutely affects how you are, what you are, all of the things.
Yes.
Birth order. You can tell immediately.
Yeah. Matt, why do you think he's the youngest?
Because I'm fun.
Yeah.
Right? No, I'm fun. I'm the fun one.
Walks in is just sort of like, what did everybody else plan? I'm the middle, so I'm like, I'll plan it, then I get all the attention.
Right,
right. So anyway, guys, so on the post show today. It's so true.
It is. It's so true. It's
God,
so true.
you're a mess. And then Big Mike's the only child in his family, so he just puts up with these 2 idiots that are like, it's who we are.
Yep.
All right, guys, have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.